If you're more exhausted during the holidays than any other time of year, and you think it's just because you're doing too much, I need to tell you that it's actually because of your nervous system. Because it's not necessarily about the shopping or the cooking or even the family drama. It goes a lot deeper than that. So let's talk about it today. I'm Dr. Mackenzie, and I specialize in helping burnt out women recover by addressing the root cause, which is oftentimes nervous system dysregulation. So, if you are new here, hi, welcome. And if you've been following along, you know that I don't do surface level wellness advice. So, we go deeper and we like to get into the actual root of why you're so exhausted. And I thought that because the holidays are right around the corner, today we should talk about why the holidays completely wreck you. And again, no, it's not just because you're stressed. So the obvious answer is the holidays are busy, right? You're shopping, you're cooking, you're hosting, maybe you're traveling and you're managing family dynamics. You are trying to make everything perfect and everything flow and go well. And yes, that's true. But what most people miss is that it's not necessarily the activities that are exhausting you, it's what those activities trigger in your nervous system. So let me explain. When your nervous system is already dysregulated from chronic stress, from burnout, it's operating in survival mode most of the time. And then what happens? You add in the stress of the holidays. The holidays can be very unpredictable, right? Your routine gets disrupted. You have a different sleep schedule. You have different foods, different environments, different people that you're not typically exposed to. And your nervous system absolutely hates unpredictability when it's already dysregulated. It interprets that change as danger. Okay. And then we have social obligations on top of that. So when you're around people that maybe you don't feel so safe with, maybe family members or friends that trigger you, or maybe you're out in social situations that require you to mask how you're really feeling, your nervous system stays on high alert the entire time, and it's constantly scanning for threats and for danger. And then we have performance pressure. So you feel like you need to show up in a certain way. So you need to be the perfect host. You need to be the grateful guest. You need to be the happy family member. You need to get the perfect gifts, right? So when you're already depleted and you're exhausted, that performance takes a lot of energy. And then to top it off, we have sensory overload, right? Lights, noise, crowds, strong smells, constant stimulation. When your nervous system is already dysregulated, it's already overwhelmed, your sensory threshold is way low, like at the floor low. And what feels really festive and fun and happy to other people can feel overwhelming to you. And the kicker is that you can't even rest when you're resting, right? Because your nervous system is still activated from all of this. So why does this wreck you for days, weeks, or even months? Post-exertional malaise. So when you start to push past that energy envelope that we talk about, which happens constantly during the holidays, right? Your body crashes in order to protect you. So your nervous system's basically saying, hey, we've exceeded our capacity and now we need to force you to stop. So we're kind of hitting that emergency brake. And because the holidays tend to trigger so many different nervous system stressors all at once, even, you've got, the unpredictability, the social demands, again, the sensory overload, the performance. You're not just tired, you are physiologically dysregulated at a deep level, which means your cortisol gets more dysregulated, your sleep gets worse, your blood sugar gets worse, your digestion can get messed up, your anxiety spikes, your energy is tanking, and you can even get emotional, right? And then everyone around you is like, well, why are you so tired? It's just the holidays, relax, have fun. But they don't understand what's happening inside your body. They're just viewing it from the outside in, and you look okay on the outside, right? So what do you even do about this, right? Firstly, stop blaming yourself. Okay, this is not a character flaw. It's not something wrong with you. It's not, you're just not a good person or you're not fun. It's a nervous system response, okay? Secondly, try to lower your expectations. Okay, I know that can be hard, but your body needs to really start to prioritize that regulation, that safety over perfection right now, over performance even. And third, try to build in actual nervous system regulation into your day to day around the holidays, right? Not just rest, but actual practices that help to signal safety to your body, right? So think vagus nerve activation, somatic practices, breath work, practicing healthy boundaries around your time, your energy, your body. Fourth, we want to really understand our window of tolerance. So, what is your actual capacity right now? Not what you wish it was, not what you think you should be doing, not what you want to be doing, but what is your actual capacity? And then you work within that, right? And then lastly, co-regulation. So connect, be around with, talk to people who are safe, who make you feel safe, who make you feel comfortable, who aren't going to push you past that threshold, that window of tolerance, right? Because what that's going to do is that's going to help your nervous system feel calm, get stronger, and regulate. And then try to avoid people who dysregulate you as much as possible. Okay. And again, I teach all of this in depth with my coaching clients and with my patients because our goal is to help work on expanding that capacity so the holidays don't wreck you like this anymore. But again, it starts with understanding what's actually happening in your body. So if you are watching this and you're sitting here and you're thinking, oh, this is exactly what I'm experiencing, you are not alone. And more importantly, this is fixable. Your nervous system absolutely can recover, your capacity can grow, and you can get to a place where the holidays feel manageable instead of devastating. But like I tell you guys all the time, you have to learn to work with your nervous system and not against it. So if this video resonated with you today, please do me a favor and hit that like button because it always helps our videos reach other exhausted women who need to hear this. And feel free to drop a comment below and tell me, what is your biggest holiday struggle? What's your biggest trigger? I'm happy to read all of your comments and respond because it absolutely just brings us insurmountable joy to help you guys here. And also, please share this video with someone who needs to understand why they are so tired right now. And subscribe if you want more nervous system education that actually makes sense, because we're going to be posting videos like this regularly to help you guys that are burnt out so that you can understand what's happening in your body and understand how you can move forward and how you can recover. So I'll link some more sources for you guys in the description and in the comments below. Thanks again for being here. Take care of your nervous system, and I'll see you in the next video.